Oh, dude, they should totally do that for like an April Fool's joke. Have
yeah, or a Halloween.
have an update with zombies instead of meteors. It's zombies.
That would be pretty sweet.
Oh god.
Right. So let's start a small ship. Construction components, of course I do. That.
All right.
So this is going. This Let's Play is going to be a very different thing for your viewers, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Not many multiplayer things on my channel yet. So.
Well, I was always admiring the way you edit your videos. You're not going to be editing this one.
Oh, not that much.
Yeah.
That's going to be different for me because usually I spend like an hour editing each episode because I'm crazy like that.
Yeah. I mean, and people know it. You know, it makes your videos better. So.
Yeah.
But it is construction components. Okay, these aren't construction components. These are interior plates. Why would you need interior plates for landing gear, Cage? Pay attention, please. Oh boy. Yeah. Anyway, the way I like to do multiplayer stuff is I kind of look at multiplayer videos as a relaxation Let's Play.
Yeah,
you
totally.
Kick back, you BS with your friends, and you just, you know, no editing, or you know, I mean, if you do a little editing, that's cool. But I always try and fill up the time with good commentary.
Yeah.
If you could do that, you don't need to edit. So, but it's a challenge on Space Engineers, though. I mean,
yeah. Oh my God, that's huge. There's a meteor that's like the size of a pickup truck. Just, whew. Oh God, they're flying all over the place. I'm going inside. I have a knack for going outside when it's trying to kill me. So I'm gonna.
It's the curiosity effect.
Yes, curiosity killed the Pat.
There you go. All right, so I need a motor and a large steel tube. Large steel tubes are heavy.
Yeah, you can't really carry many of those, even with a 10x inventory on.
I've seen people do realistic, and you know, I applaud their gumption, but I stopped watching.
It's
I stopped
madness.
watching. I can't do it.
I started off with realistic on my first Let's Play, and it was, oh my God, it was just bad. Half of the time spent building things was transporting one tube back and forth. So.
Yeah, there's no need for that. I mean, I understand you want it to be, you know, realistic and somewhat of a challenge, but, you know, I always feel that transporting inventory isn't a challenge, it's just a time sink.
Yeah, it's a grind is what it is, and I don't really like games with big grinds.
Oh, you probably hate MMOs, huh?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of most MMOs, and especially free-to-play games. Oh. But, a game like this is just plain simple fun.
They've done some, not to get off of Space Engineers, but they've done some things in 7 Days to Die recently that I kind of feel like their aim is to make the game more challenging, and all it does is make it more monotonous.
Oh.
Now it's
kind of a bummer.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
But now I have Space Engineers to play, so whatever. If I don't like
yeah, there you go.
Come play this.
You can take a break every now and again. Recharge your batteries. That's what I did with, what was it, Lifeless Planet. I was getting kind of burned out from playing Space Engineers all the time, so
okay.
I just had to play some new game, and oh God, that game is great. If you haven't checked it out, there are a couple people that play it. I've started a
What
series.
game is it?
It's like an adventure mystery type game. It's story driven, which is something different than most of the games I play, which are usually sandbox. So
I always get nervous with story-driven games because, well, I guess that's a small game, but I always get nervous because of copyright stuff on YouTube. You know?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing a Fallout 3 Let's Play because it's one of my favorite games of all time.
Oh yeah, great game.
And I'd have to cut like stuff out of that. I mean, I can't play 3 Dog. I can't play any of the radio. I gotta cut out like a bunch of the stuff. I have a Fallout 3 Let's Play that went 100 videos, but it was like a year or two ago, and I kind of wasn't very good back then. Like, I would show like all my inventory management and stuff, and nobody wants to see that.
Yeah. Well, you learn. I know I was learning, and still am. But,
I'm gonna make this a 2 drill ship. The reason I make 2 drill ships and I don't make 1 drill ships anymore is because 1 drill ships tend to turn while you're trying to drill. And 2 drill ships, by the process of having 2 drills, they kind of work together to keep you steady.
That it does, so that's a good idea. I'm gonna make some more stuff for you that I think you're gonna need. We need some platinum and gold yet before we can finish this ship. Yeah, we have plenty of it.
We got plenty. We should have plenty of gold. I got a lot of gold. It's right below me.
Oh, okay. It's just in your refinery then, I'm betting.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you do have a lot.
Okay.
Well, certainly enough, I would call it.
Enough to build the drill ship.
Oh, yeah.
Because drilling without a drill ship is a nightmare.
Yeah. Alright. Let's give you a couple computers. No, we need some platinum before we can make anything else. So we need platinum for the thrust components.
You know you're hardcore when you know what you need for what components before you do it.
Yeah, I guess so. I've been playing it a while.
I don't think I've mentioned it on during the video, but my subs already know it. But for those of you subs on your channel, I actually, not that it matters, but I just kind of think it was interesting that I modified my my welding speed in my game, because building a space station, you don't know, because we cut it out, but you don't know. Well, maybe you do know if you play the game, but it takes a long time to weld, a long time. And the thing is, I changed my welding speeds. I think I cut them down 20 to 25% of what they were, and it's stuff that I don't show in video anyway, so I don't feel bad doing it. But there's new ships in the game. I don't know if have you done an update video recently, or?
Yeah, I have. I haven't.
Did you do one for the small ships with the grinders and stuff, or?
Yeah, I did one last episode. I made a really, really crappy one, but
I didn't see that. I'm definitely not caught up. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to catch up to that. Well, yeah. I mean, now that you can make a ship, a small ship, that can grind and can weld. I saw some people make a video where they had like a welding car wash, where they had a ship and they had a bunch of welders like in a big like N shape, all pointing inward, and they dragged a ship through it. It got welded. It wasn't great.
That's awesome. So it's like a car wash for welders.
Now, not everything got welded because it's not perfect, but it was still funny. Like it was really funny.
That's actually really clever.
Yep.
That's one way to get the outside of your ship made real quick.
Yeah, but then you got to get to the inside, and now you got to break stuff to get in there.
This is
maybe
true.
Not a big ship, but a small ship.
All right.
Oh, let's do this. Oh, another thing I was gonna copy off you, but I feel bad doing it, but I'm probably gonna do it anyway. The way you made your when I made my mining ship on my single player world, I built it with conveyors in mind. I built it to work with the conveyors, and you built it where you had medium cargo containers behind. We built the same 6 drill ship, and I actually didn't copy off that. I actually had the same idea, so I'm gonna. We just had the same good idea at the same time, but it was kind of like the same one as yours with the 6 drill ship. And I love the medium cargo containers behind it. I gotta take that idea. It's so good. It's so good. I don't know why. I just think I love the idea.
Yeah, it's very useful. It really does cut down the amount of time. And then a couple episodes ago, I attached the ejectors on it, and then I made a little scoop to funnel all of the ore into. Oh my god, that makes it so easy. I don't even have to get out of my ship to eject all the ore.
From what I hear, they're going to make it so instead of ejecting stuff, you're going to actually be able to latch on to collectors.
That'll be nice.
I mean, if you look at it right now, the collectors almost look like a female part, and the connectors look like a male part. Not to be crude, but that's kind of the idea.
Well, that's technically the correct terminology for it. So
yeah. So I think what eventually you're going to be able to do is you're just going to be able to dock, and then everything will flow through. And I can't wait, because that's awesome.
Yeah, that would be.
I'm kind of new to the game. They do updates every Thursday?
Every Thursday. They've been doing updates every Thursday for the past couple months.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I give them props, because there's a lot of games out there They don't do that much. 7
Yeah.
Days to Die does good updates, but there's
Yeah.
a lot of games that they don't do a lot of updates for.
Yeah. I used to play Rust a lot, but then they stopped
Oh, yeah?
updating the game.
I wouldn't think of you as a Rust guy. I'm surprised at that.
Yeah.
I really am.
I don't know. I liked Rust. I had a couple of friends that played it. We contributed to a server and we were admins. We had all sorts of fun, but the game just got stale.
Same thing here. And Rust was big on my channel. It's one of those games where I think I'm gonna go back for the subscribers, and I wouldn't if it wasn't for the subscribers.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I know I'm gonna have a good time.
Oh, I'm sure
You
you
know,
will.
it's like one of those games where you're kind of forced to go back, and you're like, yeah, this is cool. Why am I not playing this?
Mm-hmm.
The problem is I hear there's a lot of hacking in it now, a lot of cheaters.
Yeah, I know that the dev, Gary, he's working on stuff to prevent that, but until they actually implement it, I don't think I'm going to be playing it for a while.
Me and my friend Derek, Fat Planet LP, the guy who set up this TeamSpeak server, we're in a group called the LPCA, the Let's Play Channel Alliance, and we actually ran our own server. And we will, if we get back into Rust, we will be running our own server again. So if you ever want to get back into it when we do, just let me know.
All right, yeah.
Come on, let's good times.
Might have some fun times again.
And you guys watching this video on either of our channels, if that's something you want to see, let us know in the comments, because even though I wouldn't go back to it, if you guys force me to go back to it, I know I'm gonna have a good time with it. I know I will. It's just the way I am. So, a lot of good games out there, man.
Oh yeah,
this is a golden age for video games. It's kind of ridiculous, actually.
I would certainly agree with you. Let's see. So do you need any other materials to build your ship? Because I got a couple floating around here.
No, man. I think I'm good. Why don't you go ahead and build a ship, man? Have some fun.
All right. Well,
You've been mining for a half hour.
I suppose my subscribers might have had their fill already, so I'll start work on the station then.
There you go.
Oh, need to get a little bit more iron before I do that, though.
Another thing I love about the updates in this game is having the ships shoot at you now. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
People were telling me, oh yeah, you don't even have to take a ship to capture a ship. Just go out in your spacesuit. I'm like, that's so lame. You know, I did it once and I was like, this is lame. I want to take a ship out. Like, I was watching you do it, and I want to take a ship out and dock and go around and see if I can get in and, maybe use the ship you're flying, blow it down so you don't set off the trap.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that's really cool. Just flying out there in your spacesuit. First of all, it wouldn't happen like that in real life. Not that this game has to be super realistic, but
Yeah.
I like the idea of needing ships to get around. I think that's an important part of the game.
I think so too. And now with the ship shooting back, it's really hard to, especially if you're going after a military ship, to capture it.
I actually captured a ship on stream the other day when I was playing on a multiplayer server.
Oh, nice.
It only had one gun on it, but I only had one gun. And I ran up and I shot a couple missiles at it. I had a hard time with the missiles. I'm not quite sure how they work. Yeah, but do they home in or anything, or do you keep your...
Are you talking about the missile turrets, the large ship missile turrets?
No, the small ones.
The small ones? No, they're not homing. They're just dumbfire missiles. Point and click.
Good luck with hitting anything with those. But
Yeah.
So I ran out of missiles with those, so I just started shooting my Gatling gun at it, and I disabled their gun, and I took the shot.
Nice.
It was fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're going to add AI for that eventually, so when you start shooting at it, it'll start maneuvering, and they might even add NPCs, but only time will tell.
If they add any kind of NPCs, if that works.
Oh man, that'll be great.
Forget it. Just game over. I've known about this game for a long time, and what I was waiting for was planets. Do you know anything if there's ever going to be planets?
I doubt it. That would be my assumption. From what I've heard, they kind of want it to be... I mean, if you had planets, the amount of processing power necessary would just be madness.
That's what I'm thinking.
So, they might increase the worlds to the point where you can have interconnecting worlds. So you have one saved world, another saved world, and you can fly between them. That's probably as much as you're ever going to get. And they might expand the size of the asteroids as well, but...
When I was like, I'm waiting for planets. And then eventually I watched a couple videos and I was like, you know what? Forget Planets. I gotta play this. This looks like a lot of fun. And Planets would be nice. One thing I would like, even more than Planets, I would like some sort of, what I'm looking for, atmosphere. Like, I'd like that to come into play. Do you have any information? Like, do you know anything about that? Are they ever? Do you think they're ever gonna do that? Or
if they did, it would be awesome. I haven't heard anything about the developers. They're kind of a secretive bunch. They don't really reveal much before they release it, which is, I guess that's their own style. But
no, yeah, that's fine.
You know, every Thursday something new comes out, so maybe one of those Thursdays you'll get some atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to have, like, maybe every so many hours you have to take your suit off. Because, you know, I like to, like, you know, you'd have to let your body, like, adjust. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can't keep a spacesuit on forever in real life.
No,
I don't know why you couldn't. I'm just pretty sure you can't.
Well, you gotta eat and stuff like that, and use the bathroom.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Eat and use the bathroom. There you go.
However, I do know the developers said that they don't want to make this into, like, a DayZ thing where you have to eat and keep hydrated and that sort of thing. They want it to be kind of arcade-like.
The funny thing is, I don't look at it as so much of eating. I just want atmosphere, and atmosphere. You only need an atmosphere if you're gonna take your suit off. So the eating would be more of an excuse to take your suit off.
Yeah, I think just taking your suit off might be good. So maybe you have quicker movement around your ship, or maybe you can fire weapons and reload quicker, or something like that. So you have better, I don't know, combat skills on your own ship. Something like that. Or just give you some sort of incentive to take off your suit is essentially it.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. I mean, like, that sounds like some pretty cool stuff, right? Like, atmosphere. I want airlocks and atmosphere. One thing that drives me nuts on ships is when I see ships with those grates. Like,
oh, yeah.
You know, there's nothing there. It's, there's no reason to make a door. You know? Like, I want doors to mean something.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there still technically is a reason. It's to keep out intruders, but
it's a cool factor. You know,
yeah.
I'll give you that, but
that's really the only reason. Yeah. So where you're building this ship, is this a suitable place for a small little base? Put a refinery and stuff on here?
Oh, yeah.
All right. That'll get work on it.
Just try not to block any of the ores. Or, you know what? Do what you want, man.
All right. Well,
your game too, man.
I don't think we'll be blocking any of the ores.
Actually,
so.
Another thing I want the subscribers to know is that this is actually going to be his game on his machine. Are you gonna actually do anything when I'm not around, or?
Honestly, I don't think so, because I think that'd be a little bit cheaty, because then you'll come back to the server and you'll see some stuff done, and then your subscribers won't get to see it. So for your subscribers, I don't think I will.
Okay. Well, again, the problem is me and him are, you know, adults with jobs, and I actually have a wife, and you know, we have a hard time getting together to, you know, record. I mean, if we could get together once a week, that would be plenty. An hour.
Oh yeah.
That'd be, you know, a video every other day, really, every third day, which would be plenty. Because we both already do space engineer. It's not like they need, you know, 2 space engineers every day. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they would like that, but we're only human.
Right. I wish there were more hours in the day to do this sort of thing.
When I first started on YouTube, I didn't have any aspirations of making it big, and I still haven't made it big, but I've gotten to the point now where I'm like, I would like to do it, you know, like maybe. See, the thing is, I would never trust YouTube full time. I would never make this my full time job, because I can't trust YouTube. I can't trust I can't trust the publishers not to come after copyright laws and shut the whole thing down. YouTube can go down at any moment. It really can. And they'll protect the larger channels, PewDiePie and, you know, Total Biscuit and all those guys will be just fine. But smaller channels like mine will get destroyed. So I would never make this my full-time job. But I would like to be able to quit my job and work YouTube, because that means I'm making a lot of money, and I'm still making money at work. So
yeah,
you know.
And YouTube is pretty fun. I mean, sometimes it's a lot of hard work editing, and
it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
But it is a lot of fun. I mean, that's the whole reason I did it. I still don't make really pretty much any money, so I just love doing it.
Are you with a multi-channel network, or are you just like?
No, I'm not. I've been contacted by some, but.
You ever
maybe someday.
Let me know, because I could tell you which ones are pretty good and, you know, which ones aren't.
Yeah, well, that's good to know. I don't know. I'll see. I'll see maybe someday, but right now I just can't have the time commitment to do that sort of thing.
No, it's no time commitment, man. You just keep doing what you're doing, except you're getting paid. And I've seen your views. You would make money that I think would be worth it for you. Maybe think about it.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not in it for the money yet.
No, but money's money. I mean, you just
That's
built
true.
that. You just built that nice computer. You know.
I suppose.
We put money into this. Like, this hobby costs us money. Everyone who does this costs them money because we're never satisfied with what we have. It's not like you just come in one day and start doing videos and say, okay, everything's fine. I'll keep doing videos on this machine. No, you need a second hard drive to record to. Then you need a new CPU, or you need a new video card, or I need a new mic. I got a Blue Yeti mic. It was like
Oh, you do?
$100.
Nice.
Yeah. Another thing. I mean, you're really busy, I understand, but I'd love to see you stream sometime if you ever want to get into that.
Yeah.
Streaming's a lot of fun.
I actually do have when I bought my motherboard, I got, what was it, like 6 months free of Twitch,
Oh, really?
some Twitch streaming
XSplit,
program,
yeah.
so.
Don't use XSplit.
Oh, well, yeah, it is XSplit, so.
Yeah, use OBS. OBS is free, and
Oh,
it's
okay.
way better than XSplit. I've used both. I actually bought XSplit, and
that's
XSplit
good
was
to know.
good for its time, but it's kind of outdated now.
That's good to know.
Stream is a lot of fun. It is.
Yeah.
That instant gratification of talking to your stream. I don't know if you have a laptop or some kind of I don't know.
Yeah, I've got a really ancient laptop. I think it's like a 2-core processor, but yeah, it can
It's only gotta
access
run
the internet.
Chat. It's only got to run the chat. So.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Enjoy it.
All right.
And I love Space Engineers. I love doing YouTube videos.
Oh man, I'm loving your drill ship here.
This is a basic. We probably should talk more about the game. This is a basic setup that I always do. This, whether it's a drill ship, or a grinding ship, or a welding ship, this is always the basic setup. I put the cockpit right there, I put the wall right here, and then I put a large reactor right behind it with the gyroscopes, and then I just kind of go from there. You know, it's just very basic, but you know, it works. And like I said, I built the same kind of 6 drill ship as you. Drilled right through an asteroid. Like, it literally took me about 15 minutes to drill through the asteroid. I paused the video, but you wouldn't believe the tunnel I made.
Oh yeah, I believe you.
And you know what's funny? I haven't mined since.
You really don't need to.
I haven't needed to.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, the 6 drill shit, man. I called it the Autumn Nicole. That's my wife's name. Good name for a ship, right?
Yeah, there you go.
And plus I get brownie points with the old lady.
There you go.
The old lady. I'll tell you a little secret. Actually, it's not a secret at all. I'll tell you a little fun fact. I'm 37 and my wife's 23.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
never have guessed that.
Yeah. I met her on a stream.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, fancy that.
Well, you know, I mean, we have the same thing in common. You know, I don't know many. I'm sure there are 37-year-old women out there that love video games, but I think the majority of them probably would. You know, you meet them and you're like, let's go out on a date, and you're like, yeah, I like to play video games. Yeah, okay, see you later, loser. You know,
That's pretty much how it goes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, let's pay attention. All right, I need reactor components, computers, and metal grids. Reactor components. I always forget what I need.
Hey, do you know if the commercial freighters have guns on them?
No, you would know a lot more than me about ships.
Oh,
I've only ever captured one.
I captured one a long time ago, but I can't remember if it had a gun on it. I kind of want to capture it because it'd make things a lot easier to start out with. But I'm afraid that if I get close
drop
to
all
it,
your stuff off and go out there. If you die,
Yeah, I
you're not gonna
suppose.
lose anything.
that's true. I do have some stuff on me, so I'm going to finish building before I do that. It'll get.
Yeah, let me
it'll,
know when you're gonna go. I'll go with you. It'll be a
All right,
fun end
cool.
to the video.
yeah, there we
18
go.
We got 18 minutes left. I mean, this is gonna be cut up into parts, guys. So you're probably watching episode 3 of the Let's Play. But yeah. No, I don't remember what I came out here for. Metal grids. I remember that. Metal grids. Reaction components. We need gravel. Okay, gravel's easy enough to get.
Need any construction components? I got a lot of them on me.
No, I need gravel.
Okay, well, I'm going to put the construction components in your cargo container because it's the one closest to the base we're building.
Okay.
All right.
It's actually harder for me to find stone than anything else. That's weird.
You know what? You're right. It's because we're in the center of an asteroid, and usually in the center, that's where all the good ores are. And there's usually no stone.
Hope nothing falls on your head and kills you here.
Oh, I'll be fine. I'm inside your ship right now.
Okay. All the pieces are falling on top of the ship, and now just going to the center. But like with the gravity, this is just a big funnel. The stuff has nowhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
You get it all. It's a really good spot.